Hello, Kevin.
Ben, how are you?
Well, thanks.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Nice to meet you.
Hello,
I'm
nice to
Jenna.
meet you too. Hello, Jenna, I'm Kirsty.
Hello.
Please come in.
Thank you very much.
So, Jenna, welcome to my house.
Thank you.
Alex is already here.
Hello, Alex.
Alex, this is Jenna.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hi.
Hello, good
Nice to see
evening.
How are you? I'm William.
Too.
How are you?
Hello,
You
William.
well?
Nice to meet you. How are
Little
you?
something for you.
Oh, fab.
Thank you very much.
Super. In you come.
Thank you.
Can I take your coat?
Yes, of course. Thanks.
Cheers. Good evening.
I'm Angela.
Hello, Angela. It's very nice to meet you. We've got Angela.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Cheers.
to meet you as well. Nice to meet you all.
It was lovely to see you and look forward to seeing you soon. You too, Katie. Soon.
Yeah,
See you.
Bye.
See you. Bye. See you. Bye.
Good to see you. Cheers.
Goodbye. Take
Good
care. See you soon.
Bye. Nice to see you.
Hey, thanks a lot. It's been great seeing you. See you soon. Bye.
Harry works in the post office. It's a very boring job. But his day ends at 5 o'clock. Then he puts on his hat, gets his briefcase, and leaves the building. He walks in the same streets every day, with all the same people. Harry doesn't go to restaurants or cinemas. He goes home to his small grey flat. It's a very boring life. Every day, he takes off his hat and goes into the kitchen. But then, Harry feels happy at last. He picks up a box and puts it on the table. Then he looks at his book of stamps, winds up the music box, and opens it. And he sees the pretty girl with the butterfly net. Inside the music box is another world. There are hundreds of butterflies. No, they aren't butterflies. They're stamps. When the music ends, Harry is asleep.
My name's Daniel Eccleston. I'm 15 years of age. I go to Burley Sports College in the morning and Leopard Tennis Academy in the afternoon. I have 3 lessons in the morning at school, then have lunch at school, get picked up at 1 o'clock, and we start tennis about 1:32.
Come on, who's quickest? Let's go, move it.
My life isn't the same as most 15-year-olds, as I'm always playing tennis and doing other things. At the weekends I go home and see my friends, or sometimes after I play tennis, I stay at their house or something. So I get try and balance out a bit, but tennis always comes first.
Much better movement though, much better.
Venus Romeo is only 11 years old, but she's already a great gymnast. She can already do a lot of routines, and she wants to win an Olympic medal one day.
Okay, that one was a good flick on, but when...
You know, her physical qualities are very good. She's small, she's very strong. She's got everything going for her.
But Venus has a lot of work to do. She trains very hard, sometimes up to 28 hours in a week.
Sometimes we have Wednesdays or Sundays off, but we don't have any other days off.
For most athletes, it takes 10 years of hard work to win a gold medal. Venus needs to learn some very difficult routines. And gymnastics is a dangerous sport.
It's quite scary because it's really thin, and like when you first get on it, it's really scary because when I'm in a competition, I sometimes fall on it.
Tom Daly really loves diving. And he has a busy training schedule.
My daily routine is going to school, coming home from school, diving, food, bed. Just with diving, school, food and bed.
Tom has a busy school timetable too. It's a hard life, but he rests on Saturdays, and after diving, he always goes straight to bed. Tom is one of Britain's best hopes for an Olympic gold medal. His coach is Andy Banks.
Andy's a great coach. Sometimes he can be a bit moody, but every coach has their bad days, but he's a good coach.
Ready to order, sir? Madam?
Jane?
Yes, what's the soup of the day, please?
I'll just go and find out.
What time's your train?
25 to.
Oh. Oh, that's not too bad.
Ready to order, sir? Madam?
Yes, I wanted to know what the soup of the day was.
That's right. I'll just go and check with the chef.
Look, let's just have it, shall we? Whatever it is, we'll be here all day.
Waitress, we'll have the soup anyway. We'll have the 2 soups anyway.
I beg your pardon, sir. I didn't quite catch that.
We'll have 2 soups.
2 soups. One soup and another soup. Right away, sir.
just have a main course, shall we? Skip the soup.
Shall we?
Yes, tell her.
Waitress, I'm sorry. We've changed our minds.
Yes, isn't it?
It's no wonder this place is empty.
Two soups.
John and Terry recently bought an old house in the middle of the countryside. But they plan to knock it down and build a new one. This is the design for John and Terry's dream home. One wall of the house is completely made of glass, and the other 3 walls are made of wood. Nearly every room has a view of the countryside. Downstairs, there is a large kitchen and a high open living area. There's also a small study at the back. Upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms. There's one for their son and a main bedroom for John and Terry with a large window. And this is the house in reality.
So behind the bookshelves over there is the study, and that's got a glass wall to let light through, yeah?
Yeah.
That works, does it? It illuminates the room well?
Yeah, it works really well. It's nice and light in there, and it means that we've got somewhere to put all of the work clutter and school stuff, so it doesn't invade all your living space. So
Yeah.
it works really well.
Upstairs, two bedrooms?
That's right.
Bart sleeps in here, doesn't he, anyway?
Yeah, this is the second bedroom where Bart is.
And bathroom?
Yeah, I think it works quite well, actually, for
Yeah,
a
it's
small
nice.
room. It's really nice. And then this is a main bedroom, or our bedroom.
And you've got these amazing views, haven't you? To the north, to the woods, and to the south. That great view.
I mean, this one in the mornings is fantastic. Just
I
because you
bet.
can draw the blinds and, you've got what is a fantastic view.
The house looks amazing. But is this your idea of a dream home?
I lived in New York for 2 years. I worked as a waitress. It's an amazing place. It's a city of skyscrapers, and my favorite is the first ever New York skyscraper, the Flatiron Building. From the side, it looks normal, but from the front, it's really unusual. It's only 2 meters wide, but it's 87 meters high. It's just crazy.
In 2007, I travelled to Bilbao. I wanted to see the Guggenheim Museum. It's 50 meters high. It's made of stone and metal. And there are 19 galleries inside. The architect Frank Gehry designed the museum to look like a giant fish. I think it's fantastic.
I lived in Paris for a year, but I didn't visit the Eiffel Tower until my last month. It's incredible. It's 300 metres tall, so you can see it from all over the city. It opened in 1889, but it still looks modern today.
The Sydney Opera House is very, very beautiful. They call it an opera house, but it's also got theatres, restaurants and a cinema. It opened over 30 years ago. The roofs were from Sweden, the glass was from